Hi, my name is Nicole Webb, and I was once a self-proclaimed daddy's girl until December 27th of my freshman year when my dad passed away. For many, they would use that as an excuse to stop going, but it was only a driving force for me to end up where I am today. I'm currently a graduate of Lincoln University, and I'm on track to graduate from American University's journalism graduate program come May 7th. It has been quite the journey and change of scenery going from being amongst people who look like you to being on a campus where there are very few people who look like you. While at American, I've had the pleasure to address race relations as a writer in the book Gasping for Air, Letters About Race and Social Injustices in America, with fellow students where we address topics such as police brutality, black on black crime, cities in riots over race and social injustices, and so many different other things that deal with the conversation about race.
But you never made it there. Instead, your life ended 4 days after your bachelor party, the night you were beaten unconscious with a baseball bat by two men who'll never understand what it means to fight for justice in this country. Just like for you, Vince and my people are fighting for the injustice of innocent lives taken with no explanation and no consequences. I'm sorry that on this soil, the words with liberty and justice for all have yet to apply to us.
This is my alma mater, as I call it, the Lincoln University, where greats such as Thurgood Marshall, Horace Mann Bond, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Kwame Nkrumah have attended and graduated from. This will forever be home, and I will always and forever be a Lincoln Lion. I ran for student government. I lost, but it also humbled me a lot. And yeah, my sophomore year is what me and my best friend Brianna, we call like the year we went online, because we felt like life had pledged us like crazy. So yeah, I ran for BPEA. I won. And that was one of my biggest accomplishments, I can say, here. Running for BPEA taught me a lot, and it braced me for what my life after Lincoln was going to be like. I made history, and I was the only BPEA up until this very moment right now to have sold out a spring fling concert. And that was a big accomplishment for me. My friends don't even know. Like, I cried under my desk like every Thursday in my office. Because I just wanted to be the best at what I was. And to this day, like, my biggest fear is not being the best at what I do. Out here covering the Cherry Blossom Festival, doing it for a project for school, so everybody excited, you know? Sometimes. For it to be the final project of my graduate career kind of feels surreal, but in a way I feel like it brings me full circle. I'm back to covering the stories that I want to cover that have meaning to me and are dear to me. I am checking my camera. The thing you can have is footage without any audio. So you always want to make sure you have audio. Daddy, I found a man. Alright, we got levels. What will always be dear to me is my community. Still can't believe I'm graduating. I'm not even 23 yet, and I'll have 3 degrees under my belt, so it kind of feels, yeah, it's surreal. It's really nice to just have people out and enjoying the good weather, but also just humanity, like, interacting amongst each other. I think one of the things that goes unnoticed about a lot of news package is the heart and the story. Like, people having a pillow fight on the National Mall, like, as dumb as it may sound or as simple as it may sound, it's a part of human life. Is something that, you know, we take for granted. So I like covering stories like that. I like enjoying the story as I'm covering it as well. So yeah, that was something about today. I became a journalist because I kept seeing the stories of my community, my people, Native American, but mostly African American people and African American women being told in a way that was condescending and untruthful to who we were. I hated that the depiction of who we were as a people wasn't being told sincerely and truthfully. So I felt like God placed me on the earth to do that. Yeah, that's why I became a journalist, to tell our story right.
because it needs to be told. Our story is a vital part of history, and it deserves to be told honorably.
It's just the beginning of a journey, an awesome journey that is going to be full of so many tosses and turns. But it's a journey that I'm committed to, and I can't wait to see where the journey and God take me as a journalist and as an African American woman fighting and committed to making sure that the stories of her people are told correctly.